Hey folks, fWhip here, and welcome back to my island, where things are starting to take shape as we now have a house to live in. Last episode, I also managed to enchant all of my gear, and my tools have some decent enchantments for now too, which means I can start expanding our base into a village. I've taken some time to figure out a general vibe for this island by blocking out different regions to have a village, a highly requested volcano build, and then I'm thinking a zoo for any animals we can find, and a spot for all of our Minecraft farms, then finally a castle on the little island. Since we were able to cure our villagers in the last episode, I want to start with the village today and focus on farming. So click the like button and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss out on this adventure. We are gonna need a lot of villagers here to inhabit the island, so I'm not so lonely. Let's see how things are looking with our villagers down here in the cave. Oh, I'm hearing a child. Ah, oh my gosh, we have 4 villagers. We have many villagers. Well, this is gonna work out temporarily as a good way to store villagers, but I think I want to make a villager breeder. So let's dig ourselves this way and just expand this cave that we've already been digging out. And this here is almost all of the villager breeder done already. I need to go back upstairs and grab a few more supplies and figure out a way to lure the babies over this away here. And we're gonna have them all just drop down and move off to that direction. So we need to have the beds set up back over here. My plan is to have a lot of free roaming villagers, so we're probably gonna need a lot of replacements as they come in. Oh. Cool, yeah, just plant the carrots. That sounds great. Do that for me, please. Let's grab ourselves some jungle trap doors in here. Then I'm gonna start smelting down a little bit of sand into glass so we can make a viewing window. And we're gonna need power rails to move some villagers around. Extra bucket of water, and this should do the trick. Well, nope, I forgot many things. I forgot many things. Back to the house I go. Well, we now have a 3rd child down here, but let's bring some of these trapdoors in over here and then take the extra 10, put those guys right down here, flip these ones over that way, so that our baby villagers will fall down into this lovely little pit. Actually, come to think of it, I think we only need 1 row. Put water down at the bottom and then send them off this direction to the last point where we need to throw in a wall so it slightly moves them upwards. And I'm just gonna hide a slab right in here, put a sign right here, and this will finish off the villager breeder minus moving some beds around. As it's gonna move every villager over here into this corner, and once we get that glass smelted up, we just have to find a way back to that far side, which for now we can just kind of do with a weird little exit like this. Now I just need to steal some of the beds and relocate them over there so the kids want to go and jump on them. So that guy should now be running over here and fall down into the pit. Yay! I think I only technically need 3 beds, but we'll throw the 5 in since I have them. And sorry, boys, you are gonna need to relocate into the villager farm. Breeder farm, yep, perfect. And clear away a little of the dirt we had for the original box, as this thing is now completely functional and should be safe for our villagers inside. I don't think anything can really get in there. I do want to take a few of these and replace them with glass, at least in a strip, so we can monitor and make sure they're alive. They have some carrots they're slowly replanting, so technically it's functional, but we'll go get some more shortly. But let's work our way over to where the breeder output is. Oh, hello there. Why are you in here? You don't know okay, right, we'll just block that off. This could be incredibly stupid. Can you hit me through there? No, you can't. Okay, that's great. Let's just get rid of an iron golem, get some free iron real quick. This is also an iron farm, apparently. Hey, would you look at that? Okay, slight problem. I need to put a glass block where that villager's standing. That's not great. But for now, at least, we can throw a button right here, a powered rail right there. A minecart's gonna be ready to go, and then that will shoot off this way. I think this gets caught on the block, right? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, we need power up here. Oh, no. Oh, well, that solves the problem of needing to put the glass there. Oh, now it doesn't. Yeah, come on. Now, we are set up and ready to go to move villagers out, and I believe that is north, the way that we want the village to be, so I just need to dig up to the top. Might as well grab a little copper and coal as we're moving up. We'll hide this eventually in a building, but for now, I just need a way to get the villagers above ground. And since we are up here, I grabbed some more rails, and I'm hoping that the carrots have kind of grown. It looks like a few of them have, and this says Fortune 3 on it, which means it should be able to get a ton of carrots. Well, a few carrots we can use. Just about a stack of them. Oop, another group. Yep, perfectly. A full stack stack of carrots. Currently, our villagers are just gonna exit right here, which will mark with some temporary torches, and then I can head on down where I need to get some rails coming up. But first, before that, oh, there's another golem. Free iron? This is a dumb idea, isn't it? This is a dumb idea, isn't it? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm trained professional. Don't do this at home. See? Totally fine. Totally wasn't worried at all. Right. Looks like they did a pretty good job of planting the carrots in here. So we'll get the rest of the floor planted in, and that'll help speed this process up a lot. And outside of that, boys, here's a half a stack of carrots. And they should be pretty busy in there. And we can go stay busy ourselves and work on some other things. I brought a barrel down as I can't really afford dispensers yet. So we're just going to leave our extra minecarts in there and plop them on the rail ourselves. And let's get these guys going up to the surface. I'm thinking right about here, we probably need some powered rails. Thankfully, we're not too far underground, so I think this should serve to get us all the way up. I've got a few extra powered rails, but I think, big emphasis on the thinking, this should bring them all the way up to the top. Right, well, since we're up here and we just need the villagers to be doing their thing, let's chop down all of our acacia trees so that I can hopefully get a few more saplings and be able to start using this wood in some builds today. Got a handful of saplings back already, so we should be all set on this one. We'll move these saplings down here with all of our animals for now, just so we can turn this into full production zone. Oh, wait, I forgot something. I totally need to go check it right now. This is greenery box. Just throw that junk in there. It doesn't really matter anyways. Out the back of the house, I need to see what trades that farmer villager has, because we can get a few emeralds. Hopefully we see another wandering trader today. We are up to day 55 already. It feels like this has been flying by these last few days. There's a lot of resource gathering in the last episode, so we should see a wandering trader again soon, and he wants wheat. Oh, and they're cured. That's right. Oh, that's amazing. I'll be back, my friend. Time to harvest up our wheat field and get a few emeralds. This is such a first world Minecraft problem here, but it has been so long since I've manually harvested a field in a Minecraft world, unless it's just to plant another field. No, my wheat. No, don't. No, it's going all the way. Oh, man. I start to complain about a first world problem and my wheat gets taken away from me. Fine. Let's keep it all in. Okay, now we have a ton of wheat seeds because I used fortune to harvest all that, and we have a ton of wheat that we can go trade for emeralds. Hello, friend. I will take all of your emeralds, please. Thank you so very much. And he's trading pumpkins for emeralds. Even better. Oh, that's awesome. Now we can definitely afford the next wandering trader that comes through. While we wait for some more baby villagers to join the community, I would like to start cleaning up where we're going to have all of our farmer villagers living. And I think it's going to be somewhere back in here, meaning I've got a lot of trees to chop down. Oh, I got to put these emeralds away first. Okay. Now it's time to chop trees. I decided to just clear the north end of the island where the village will exist from trees so I can see the land underneath more easily. And I think that, oh, hi boys. Hello over there. But I would like this area over to here to be where our farms are. But as you can see, we need to fix up the landscape a bit to be a little bit more villager friendly. So I'm thinking we can flatten the area up here. Honestly, maybe by 2 blocks. I do want to have a bit of a coastline coming up, so I don't want this to be all the way down to water level, but we do need it to be a lot larger and flatter to throw the farms in, as they also need little farmhouses next to them for the second villager to live in. And I've run out of dirt here and I want to finish filling this in. But you know, I was looking over here and our little sandy beach biome, we actually have is 4 or 5 blocks above water level already. So I think I'm just going to tear this hill down and hope that's enough dirt to be able to fill in what I need. We'll just kind of round this edge off to keep it looking natural and slowly slope this down. Didn't think about how much dirt I'd have to spend to change this stone here back into dirt for the hill that I just cleared, but hopefully we still have enough. We'll just hide a little bit of the sand coming in here as if it's the edge of the beach. So that should be okay. All right, we definitely have enough dirt and grass blocks to be able to fill in the rest of this, so should be all set to get on with the farming. My plan is to build 2 farmhouses on top here with our auto crop farms on the outside, and then we have a larger building down here for the storage and trading section. So I think we can maybe throw one right in here, and it's just going to be a little guy, probably 3 by 5, and we can have our villager just sitting right in there. And then the second one, just for the slight variation, is going to be up here a block. And then the big structure, we'll figure out what it's going to look like later, but it'll probably be kind of built into the cliff there. Maybe we'll bring it out a little bit more. In the meantime, we need to get the fields prepped up, and I would like to use some tough blocks. Oh, not that tough block though. to outline them, and well, I only have 48, which means it's time for a little bit of a trip down into the mine. Woo! Look at me practicing my water buckets. Oh, it's totally fine. I'm learning. Woohoo! Nailed them all. Wow! Oh, I left my water. No, free diamonds. Let's go. Oh my gosh, we got 8 off of the 2. Oh, look at this. And just 2 off of it. Okay, it's fine. I just found some more diamonds poked into the wall down here. This has been right next to the zombie experience farm. I just completely missed them. Well, oh my gosh, we got 3. Wow, my luck with diamonds right now is really good with the fortune 3. But I got the entire blob of tuff gathered up here, which I'm very happy to have a lot of tuff, and 13 diamonds. That's a successful mining trip for me. The farms I'm planning to make is a lot easier to just build them underground, usually because you just hide the villagers in a box, but I always love the aesthetic of having villagers working above ground doing something and being able to just add that to the ambiance and the life around what we're creating. So we need to create some spaces up here that are going to be safe for our villagers to sit inside of, which means we need to make sure that no mobs can get in and also that they can't find their way out of here. And once we get the house built up, that should be fully mob proof for them. And I've got a hoe and I made a new diamond one just to have in the background if I need it. And we can get our water source in, get rid of all of the grass, and turn this into some farmland. Very happy I made the diamond hoe. Got a few water sources hidden around the rest. Unfortunately, I couldn't hide them all, but that should do it. And I guess I've got this little spot right over here. The villager's probably going to break a few around the edge, so I've added more torches, and that should keep them totally safe. Copying the same idea from the first field, the second field is sitting right behind at the other house. Since villagers turn wheat automatically into bread, I don't want to put those into these farms quite yet, so instead we're going to come down here and gather up a ton of our potatoes, which we can use to fill in the far field. There we go, and I've got plenty of extras that I'll just replant in my own field. Then over here, let's take the fortune pickaxe and we can do the same with our carrots. I want to get these in first before we move in the villagers, just so that we can jumpstart the growing process of the carrots, and then our villager can get to work quicker. Carrot field's been planted and we have tons of extras now of both. From here, I think I want to make these houses out of oak wood just for the little bit of variety to it. And then for the base, we'll probably, what am I thinking? Honestly, just tough again. I'm just gonna do it. Outside of that though, to be able to make these farms happen, I need to make myself, for now, 4 chests where we're gonna turn all of those into hoppers. I also need to make 2 minecarts to turn those into minecart hoppers. Grab some of our rails, and we are going to also need, hopefully I can make one, a piston. For now, we'll just build up the wall to keep the farmer villagers in and semi-sort out the build idea and get the collection system going too. I am running very, very, very low on iron, so hopefully these rails will be able to take us all the way up here, or at least to the highest level. I don't even have gold left to make powered rails, so yeah, we're just gonna have to make do with these and push the villager the rest of the way that we need to. I guess I could just slide them in through the slab and then they can't get back out, so that'll work. I already have a villager in a minecart down here, so we're just gonna send him along his way and hope that he makes it all the way up at least this length. Yes, they do. Just don't come back down. Just don't come back down here. Oh, they made it all the way. Get you all the way in there, buddy. I will place that so you can't get out. And there you go. Welcome. You're now a farmer. No, you love being a farmer. You love being a farmer. No, go be a farmer. It's gonna be great. The job's right there behind you. You can, no, okay. Well, I only have 11 rails left, and that's more than 11 blocks away over there. We might have to start snaking these diagonally because I think it can take me a little bit further, because it looks like he can make it all the way up here. So that's at least a start. Right, we're doing this the old-fashioned way. If I can get him up to here, we're then just gonna break the rails and move them in front. It's like a, oh, lightning. Okay, yeah. But I was gonna say it's like a really weird little mini game in Minecraft. Slap our minecart back down and we can grab ourselves a new villager. No, why are you coming down this way? No, how did the last dude make it up and you didn't? Right, I need to go find more powered rails apparently. Come on, there you go, one more. Woohoo! Make it up the ramp, yes! Okay, we'll just take rails from here. Alrighty, buddy, let's go the rest of the way. We're a very poor village right now, but you are gonna help me change that. Thank you very much. Ooh, can I get that minecart back? I did. I guess I have to do this 2 more times to actually get the villager in the other half of the farm so they have somebody to throw vegetables at. So I should have done this one first. Dang it. Let's see if we can say hello to our first villager here. Hey, buddy, over here. Come here. What do you trade? No, don't run away from me. I want to buy things from you. I mean, I want to sell you things. Come here, please. Don't tell me you trade wheat. I don't. Nope. Come on. He trades wheat. Okay, we're resetting you. There we go. We'll lock you in now, and now we can get more emeralds. Oh, I should save some of those for the other guy. Both! Oh, you're lovely! Yay! So about that whole not having iron thing, I kind of forgot to go and actually look if I had any raw iron to smelt down, and well, I had almost a stack of it. So we can fix that up here and be able to make a few more rails to make this a lot easier. If we can push you forward just a few more blocks here, get you right there into the position, and then I'm gonna break your minecart, and I just need to push you down there. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna have a great time. Thank you. Right, that is one farm completely set up, and we even have a barrel to collect it underground, so I can even access it right there once they start growing everything. So it looks like some are starting to finish up, so we should see some carrots coming in soon. Villager breeder is doing very well for us, so there is villager number 4 headed off, and it looks like he did catch on the rail. Perfect. Definitely does not have the momentum to make it all the way up here, so I'll just have to push him the rest of the way myself. Right into position, break the minecart, and shove him down. No, down into the hole. Ooh, villager, come on now. Come on, buddy. No, come on. We're going in the hole. Don't give me that look. Get in there. Go. I don't want to punch you. Come on now. Come on, jump up there. Haha. Oh, you're being so difficult right now. Thank you. Oh, that's very kind of you. Right, and this one, if we dig down here, I should be able to find the barrel as well. So that is ready, and I probably want to keep my piston. And we can get rid of the rest of this rail mess that I've set up. With the villagers in place, I set off building to finish up all of the other sides of the homes and add in a few more details around the area to give them a nice forever home, with more deep slate roofing going in and some tough chimneys to just add some movement. These are looking pretty good over here, even though we kind of just have our oak and our jungle going on with a little bit of mud, as I wanted to add the road in and decided on these end little details here, which is pretty cool. Then we've got our chimneys poking out the top, and I used some of our spruce yet again for a little framing around the doorway, where this has already made more than a stack of carrots. There's a zombie grumbling down underneath. We're just gonna leave him there, and then over here we've got a few potatoes so far. Not quite as good yet, but that one's a newer field. I also added a few oak leaves around the edges, just in a few spots, and I think I made it so that nothing can crawl up those. Hopefully our villagers don't die. Oh, I did this too. I did these little campfires up here with, yeah, more spruce to hold it up, but I just didn't want to copy that again since I did this on the end here, so we ended with that, and I think it looks pretty nice. And there we have it. Villager farms are now up and running, which means we have our first automatic farms complete. Now we need to build a place to put a storage room in and some farmers to be able to trade all of it with. So we can head off and grab a few materials, but first, well, I just realized my diamond axe is pretty broken. Let's grab a few more of our diamonds. You can grab some lapis, make a new axe, as I don't want to lose the efficiency 4 we already have, so hopefully this will be even better. Well, I mean, that'd be efficiency 5 if we combined them, so it's better. Just how many levels does that cost? 5 that way, 7. Yeah, I'll spend 5 levels for efficiency 5. Why not? As to get started here, I want to grab some birch logs. And over on the first island we spawned in, I believe it's actually a forest biome. So somewhere in there, hopefully are birch trees. Otherwise, my entire plan for this build is completely out the window. Please let there be a birch tree in here somewhere. Still looking like jungle. Yes, I see birch leaves. I knew it. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, this axe chops so fast. I also need quite a few oak logs, so I'm just going to chop down some of these trees here too, since I'm out here. And this will help the birch leaves actually decay down so we can hopefully get more saplings again. Well, we've got plenty of birch saplings, and I'm just going to replant them a little closer to home so that they actually grow, because I think this is slightly outside of the active chunk distance. I replanted all of the birch saplings down in a row near my base, then jumped into the jungle to chop down 2 more of the massive jungle trees. Where from here, I want to use a few of our jungle logs and just craft down some chests. Ooh, okay, right. Yeah, don't, I need to cover that hole. And we can just lay them down here so I can fill them up with a ton of materials, where I've got a good amount of stuff I can craft down already. With a few more trips back and forth between my storage room and the new chest monster I built, I was able to throw together all of the different wooden materials I need for building up the farmhouse. I still need to grab a few beds, and for that I need some more light gray wool because I want these to be semi-free roaming villagers, so this is definitely enough wheat to be able to breed our sheep a few more times. Since this island is not safe and villagers definitely are prone to wandering away from the safe places that we built for them, we're gonna put a fence around where they can hang for now, and eventually once the village gets more established, we'll let them fully free roam. But for the time being, we do need a lot more wool, so I wanted to breed up a few of our sheep, as I wanted to use some light gray wool here, so we'll just shear these guys for now, and I need 6, and that's enough for 5. Ooh, you regrow already? Yes, 6. Oh, an extra on the floor. Yay. There we go. 6 light gray beds that we can use. And I need to jump down into the mines to grab some iron because I don't think I have enough and I should honestly just restock it. So we'll breed up the cows again so that we can get some more food when we come back after. Oh, early game Minecraft chores. They're never ending, aren't ya? Yeah, always here. Throw all those new beds in here and I'm gonna jump down and see if I can't find that iron vein again. I honestly don't really remember where it is completely, but I know it's down here in this giant, dark, spooky cave, and I'm practicing. No, I flooded everything. Oh no, get ahead of it. Aha, practice. I landed next to it. It's fine. Don't pay attention to that one. There's gold. I'll definitely take that. And there's iron. Oh, I think that's the vein. Yes, here we go. Perfect. I think I've mined up most of this tough vein. There's a few little side points that I've probably missed that are going off at diagonals, but we are up to 6, almost 7 stacks of raw iron. I also found a decent amount of redstone, gold, and 10 more diamonds. Looks like I can put off making that iron farm for a little while longer, as this should keep us going for a good bit. Okay, I found a whole nother strip of it out here that's hopefully going to give a little bit more iron, and we can... Ooh, yep, there's another raw iron block. Perfect. Oh, we've made it all the way down into the geode. The vein just goes straight into it. Well, what's left of the geode? Did the vein just destroy the geode? Or am I outside of it? Oh, weird. Inventory is now completely full as we have 7 and almost a half stacks of iron. That's amazing. And time to find my way out of this mess. For decorating the build, I realized I actually didn't need that much iron. It was literally just 3 chains and 3 lanterns. But we will be using a lot of hoppers and things to move the items that are in there into the back of the storage room itself. And I haven't decided if I want to do water streams or actually just bring that down. But gather up a little foliage and some deep slate and some tuff over here. And then the last thing, I need a few ink sacs, as I want to make some light gray glass we can use for windows. So any squids out here? Looks like we got one. I think I've decided that I need to stay generally near the island, so I don't want to be like combing the entire ocean floor for everything. But I'm trying to find a way to keep this series engaging and fun and not feel fully just like trapped here for the sake of being trapped here. So I'm thinking the nearby ocean area generally will be something safe that we can utilize. I am wishing there was a coral reef around here somewhere, but there's not. And okay, I haven't been taunted by any spruce wood out on a far island yet or anything. 6 ink sacs is 6 black dye, and then we can use bone meal just to make white dye and then light gray from there. There's our white dye, and we can make a little... I guess I only really need that, so I should be pretty careful with how much I'm actually using, as we can just make that, and then I wanted some glass panes. The rest of this iron is going to be serving as an experience bank for me, and we'll be utilizing it again here pretty soon. I thought for sure this was going to be a massive build, but that's actually everything we need. I can get rid of this extra chest. I mean, we'll actually use it later in the build, so I'll just leave it here. Starting off here for the build, let's grab all of our oak and jungle and our composters. I want to replace the border that I've created in here using all of our cobblestone, as we're going to be creating an area at the base foundation of this that's going to be a little bit taller, and it's going to start off with 3 stacks of oak logs going up just to create like a darker brown foundation to it, which is going to be leading itself back to here for a space of like a 5x5 interior. Now the other building is going to contrast from this one here, as I'm going to start with our composters as the base to get the job blocks in for our farmers, and then on top of those we're going to be moving into using jungle logs for the base of this one. That's going to be a little bit deeper back here behind the tower, just so that they're not ending at the same point, and it comes up pretty close to the corner of the road, actually pretty perfectly to where I built it, randomly enough. And then for 2 more drop stations, we're going to throw those in right here for the door frame to be able to get into the base of the tower. The structures itself are going to be made out of our jungle and oak mixture, and then I'm going to be grabbing our oak. We can grab oak trap doors, and of course the granite and polished granite for a little bit of the trim up top. I'll show you how the front's going to be a little bit different, and I forgot the strip jungle, from what we've done before, as I want to open it up a little bit more. I plan to make this whole place villager proof eventually, so I like the idea of this being a little bit more open air than other structures. So I thought a fun way to enter is going to be with some archways right in here. Now in front of those archways, I would like to come around and then do 2 jungle fence gates, and then our fences are just going to connect into there, as that way we can kind of corral the villagers in. Now we just need to build the rest of the structure. Now up on top here, because we have this space for it, I want to bring in some more of our oak trap doors and create some windows, just again for more of that airflow vibe. I've decided for this overall theme here, I want to go a little solar punk, but we're going to try and make like a Mediterranean solar punk style, which I think could be really cool to combine together. So I'm trying to figure out how we can bring that in here. We don't have access to too many blocks right now, so it's going to be pretty simple, and I think it's going to be a lot of the foundations for our builds, but you'll see on top what I got an idea in mind for that. Continuing those ideas around the outside of the build that we have already started, and a more simple backside, I then jumped up top to work on the roof. One is going to be made out of deep slate and the other for tough, but to add some of that solar punk flair, I decided to add in some solar panels on the roof facing where the sun rises. They are pretty simple designs, just using all of our birch trap doors we gathered up, but overall I'm fairly happy with how this is turning out. And I think a really cool contrast to do for our floor down here is going to be to tear it all out, and of course, yes, we're going to be throwing in our tough blocks. Probably inside we'll have a lot more of our tough bricks, especially around the corners and around where we have the supports coming down. And then for the rest of the interior, we can just fill this in with the tough itself. Well, now you can see where I only did a single layer of dirt coming through, so we'll just hide that back here real quick. Yeah, I definitely did every other row to save a few materials. This is probably going to grow into a plaza of sorts around here, so I'm only going to do this over on the edges where I think greenery is going to be introduced, but I want to start dithering off into a little bit of our mossy cobblestone, as I just think it's going to be a cool transition out of the tough going into the really green grass we have from the jungle. Yep, that's starting to look pretty good over here. Grab some of that iron out of here and we can create ourselves a few hoppers. Gonna have to see how much of this I can actually hide back here, as I was hoping to put the items coming in directly here, as I think they're low enough. My plan was just to stack up some chests where we're gonna have potatoes coming into one and carrots coming into the other. And it's gonna be super expensive on the iron, but we could just use this to snake some different hopper lines going back. Just whichever one comes into here goes into that guy and over there. Yeah, we'll see if we got enough iron for this. Thankfully, we do have tons of iron after mining out that vein earlier. It's 16 hoppers to start, and I unfortunately don't even think it's going to be enough to get all the way over here. Nope, I need another 3. And how did you get carrots in there? Oh no, he probably had carrots in his inventory from the villager breeder. Sorry, friend, I need to... No, I'm taking these. Only potatoes for you. We'll have to keep a watch on this field and make sure it doesn't turn into a carrot field. Right, here we have all of our potatoes hooked up going into the left chest. And here goes the carrots. And now we can put any full block over the top of these, and I think it disables the top of the hopper, so it should actually help with the lag a little bit if we come back through here and patch this up. And now it's like magic that the items get moved over into the farmhouse thing. I keep wanting to call it a mill. It's definitely not a mill. That right there is pretty sweet to see. Now we just need to actually get some farmers over here. I've added the new rail line in to connect into the farmhouse so we can send some of our villagers up, and I believe I can do 2 at once, so they should go all the way. Nothing is flying back at me down the rail yet, so that's a good sign. Okay, come on. No, all the way in. Don't, nope, sorry, you were living in here. Welcome to your home, and welcome to your home. 3 and 4 are off. Ooh, we only have 1 more. This thing slow down? Oh, why are we stuck down there? How did that happen? That's never happened before. Okay, that pushed him back out, and maybe this will fix it once they come back in. Yes, perfect. Oh, there were so many down there. Well, we got 4 farmers in the house now. Why do they get to sleep, but I can't sleep? Come on now. How are the trades looking? Ooh, we got a potato trader. Actually, I kind of want to see if we can get all of them to be carrot and potato. Ooh, let's give it a shot. Okay, so if I break these, they should all lose their jobs. When we place them back, you can walk in the house. Yeah, that's exactly what was intentional. Yes, there we got 1. Lock them in. There's 2. These last 2 are being super stubborn. Oh, no, there goes number 3. Perfect. And not 4 yet. And perfect, there we go. 4 of them, and I just need to get 2 more villagers. And here we go, number 6 is now locked in with both carrots and potatoes. So we can start unlocking these a little bit further. Well, not at all because I ran out, but hopefully most of them are also going to be trading our pumpkins and melons as we go. And we can close that in right there to keep our villagers safe on the inside. There we go. Our first villager trading market is set up where we actually are producing how did a carrot get in there? Oh no, he's planting carrots again. All right, sir, give up the carrots. Where are they? You're being sneaky now with them. We can't find any in here. Where are the carrots? I know you got them in here somewhere. I'm gonna be watching you. Yeah, I'm always watching. You think about that. You plant the potatoes. That guy plants the carrots. Remember that. So, I am currently on day 72 inside this world, and I still have yet to see a second wandering trader. I've been keeping my eyes peeled on the landscape for any llamas or wandering traders around anywhere, and I haven't seen a single one. Thankfully, we got the acacia trees in the first episode, but still, now, episode 3, I don't even have a single wandering trader. I thought they're supposed to spawn like every 20 days or so. This is a mess. Better get one soon. It's probably spawned in the jungle and gotten lost. You best believe when he shows up, we got 62 emeralds with his name on them. There we go. Our first villagers now have a home, and hopefully we can remove this fence for them soon. What villager profession do you think I should get next inside this world? Let me know down in the comments below. Click the like button if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for the support. And with that, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Oh, he's looking a little beat up. What happened to him?